Hola, bienvenido, and Wahi. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. Listen, it is Destiny back in the house. Hey, oh, it is content day. It is content day, family. I have a few things going on differently today. Let's go ahead and knock it out, talk about it at the top of the video. First of all, I have my readers on. Sis got her readers on, and I'm not taking them off. Second of all, I'm a little tired. My energy is really not 1,000% in the content today, but I'm faithful, I'm dedicated, I'm diligent, so I'm sitting here and I'm gonna knock this content out. Secondly, I think that was second. I think third, listen, y'all see the gifts behind me. You see the mess behind me, right? Listen, it's a mess back there and I'm not gonna straighten it up. How about that? Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I noticed that I usually go, you get yourself prepared as a content creator. You get everything, set up. You're kind of diligent about things. You want this to be right, that to be right. Listen, my backdrop always is on point. Go back, check it out. Every single video is on point, I think. I said today is not today. I'm not feeling it. My energy is off. I also noticed that no one ever even asked about them. I'm straight up doing Shein giveaways on my channel. I went from every week to every 2 weeks. And I'm like, nobody's really even made a comment about like, oh, what are those things behind you? Or can you talk about them? What are they? Or no one has ever really made a comment. I think one person has said your background is nice. So I'm thinking, girl, if you think about it, nobody's really paying, nobody's coming for your stuff behind you. Nobody really cares what that setup look like behind you. So for once, it's a mess. And this is not the time nobody should come for me. Give me some grace, because when I have it all cute and fancy and take my time, y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. So it's a mess. Keep on having nothing to say about it. Listen, I am here again to knock out some content. If I have met you somewhere out there in the universe, like in person, and if we're having a conversation, I whipped out that QR code and was like, hi, would you like to subscribe to my channel? Hey, how you doing? Drop a comment down there. Let me know where and how we met. And so if you've already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you. If you have not, I need you to do me a favor. Yes, right now, stop and after I get through clowning, we're going to get into this topic, right? Listen, y'all see, I come and deliver. Don't have the best energy and still going to come sit in this chair, do this content, and give you the shoulder lean, the shoulder lean, the shoulder lean. I'm still going to give y'all the old shimmy, shimmy, shimmy shoulder bounce. Look, let's hop into the first topic. I want to talk about something just off the cuffs. Boom, we're going to go at it. We're just going to go at it. Jurors. This is such a weird topic because I'm starting off here. I could have gone into some relatable topics and then went there. Y'all be like, oh, okay. I'm starting off because I was just having this conversation not long ago. I need my family members to drop down in the comments. All right, family, I'm back. Had a little technical difficulties and I hope it doesn't last much longer. I hope I fixed it. So, listen, I said I was going to jump in and do what is like an off topic, and it's about jurors, right? There's been a lot going on in the media lately with all types of different celebrities. I mean, there's always something going on in the media about celebrities, but lately it's been a little thick. I ain't getting ready to talk about nothing specific. I'm not bringing up nothing because we are not going there touching any of those things that's going on out there with these celebrities and their legal cases. But listen, there's been some cases in the past and some situations in the past that have made me think, like, I've never understood it. I need somebody to drop down in the comments, help a sister understand. How is it that our country thinks it's okay to select commoners, everyday common people, what they call a jury of our peers? You got me? A jury of our peers is what they like to call it. Anybody, make it make sense for me. This isn't even going to be a long topic. I don't understand it. And I'm going to go a few different places in this, but I think somebody is going to understand. Like, pick my brain, figure my brain out, right? I'm going to take it back to everyday common people. And I mean in that your sister, your brother, your cousin, your immediate family members, your distant family members, your co-workers, your girlfriends, best friend, partners, boyfriends, husbands, everyday people that we talk to. When you go in the store, you strike up a conversation with a stranger, that person too. We all know, as they say, common sense is not so common. Everybody in this world, baby, everybody do not have a like mind to a person with common sense. Everybody just can't tap into navigate things that make sense. You have some people, and I'm not saying anything mean, so ain't nobody about to come and act like, oh, you're saying something negative. I'm talking facts. We all know, because we've all probably said it at some point in life. Everybody's different. You know, God made us all different. Nobody's the same. Well, we know that. With that being said, some of us have common sense. Some of us don't. It's not a negative. It's a fact. And if it is a negative, then it's a fact. No matter how you slice or dice it, it's still a fact. So you have people that do not have the best common sense. You have people that do not make the best sound judgment in everyday life. Like, you know, we look at TV, we know people in real life, we see certain situations, and we hop over into that judgmental mindset. Like, why would you do something like that when you hear somebody's done something what we deem to be crazy or off the cuffs, or what were they thinking? Why would they do that? That's evil, that's stupid, that's dumb. We know those people and those things exist, right? So let's take it. Let's take it here. A court will send out a piece of paper, a docket, whatever, a ballot, a card, a form to fill out for a everyday common person to be a juror. And you mean to tell me the way we know some people have common sense the size of a sweet pea, you want them to sit in a chair and make a sound judgment on somebody's entire life? Let's sit in that. I don't get it. And if it makes sense to anybody else, please drop down in the comments. I'm telling you, I don't ever want somebody to look at this channel and think, oh my gosh, she's always talking about her opinion and her this and this, she knows it all, or she thinks she knows it all. Go back and look at my videos and you'll see how many times I'm asking my family members, my audience, to help me out on something, because I don't fully 100% understand it. So it's not all about me using my little platform to only give my opinion and state my comments all the time. I'm trying to understand some things sometime, and this is one of those times. This is one of those times. Please make me understand how you can select a common person that hasn't been spoken to, screened, tested, nothing. You put them in a chair and say, dictate the rest of somebody's life. Somebody help a sister out. Help me understand, please. And the reason I said this isn't going to be too long, because I can make it long. I can make every topic long, right? I don't want to start tapping into personal people or situations that I have encountered. I don't want to make it that personal. I am going to say this, though. I know some of those people personally. Sound judgment is just not there. Can't articulate a sentence, can't hold a valid conversation, erratic, impulsive, all over the place, emotional, immature adults. I would hate to see them sit in a jury chair and try to articulate, try to figure out the information that's being poured in front of them. Serious stuff. And then they get a chance to make a decision about somebody's life. Baby, you can't sit in front of me and hold a conversation. I'm talking about what I'm talking about because I know what I'm talking about, right? I've had those conversations. I've had those experiences. And I've sat and broke bread and had conversations with those people. And it's frustrating because you get up sometimes and walk away and think, oh, I never want to talk to that person again. That was frustrating. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Nails on a chalkboard. It's like pulling teeth, pulling teeth. But our judges, our courtrooms want to make that decision. So somewhere out there in the courtrooms, legislator, I don't think it's legislator. I think it's the judicial branch that does that. Because, you know, I'm trying to go back in school. You got the legislative branch, the judicial branch. Y'all know who they are. that makes that decision. And I don't understand why we make that decision. So let me just tap into what I think should happen. Just my opinion, just giving my opinion. I think it would be beneficial that anyone that's going to sit on a jury should be trained in some fashion. First of all, tested. Make sure their mental space is okay. Talking about mental health and dealing with mental health today is not what it used to be. Hush, hush, push it under a rug. We ain't pushing it under a rug. We're talking about it. We're open. We're honest. We're authentic about it today. So yeah, tap into it and make sure mentally these people are okay to make such judgments. That's first. And if you're not going to do that, then if you tap into professionals already somewhere in the court systems, they probably had to go through some amount of testing or whatnot to get the jobs that they landed, then I think they're probably, just my opinion, because we know professionals, they're not always, either, but I'm just stating, we can at least maybe feel some type of comfort knowing that those people have had some type of training, some type of skill set to know what to do, and they can articulate this deeply rooted information that's sitting in front of them to make a sound judgment. So again, it's just something that popped in my brain. I thought about it for several years, but Smooch and I was having a conversation. I'm like, oh, it's going to be a topic. It's going to be a YouTube topic. So that's why I hopped on that one first. What are your thoughts about that? Drop down in the comments and let me know, what do you think about that? Because I feel strongly that we don't have it right. We don't have it right. And it may even have something to do with how many innocent people we have sitting in courtrooms, sitting in jails and prisons, and God forbid, hate to even bring it up, but have already been executed. It may have something to do with that because a juror of their peers put them there. We know a judge makes the sentencing, but I think it all trickles down, and I don't know why it doesn't make sense in my brain. And like I said, my little small platform is not always about my opinion. I don't want anybody to ever think she just knows it all. It's just always her opinion. No, I get on here sometimes and ask you all to help me understand, tap in something that I don't get. So sometimes it's information for me, enlighten me, edify me, builds me up where I'm confused sometimes. And again, this is one of those topics. I'm not going to say much else about it. I do want to know what you think about it. Do you think that we have it together with a jury of your peers when these people aren't, they just get a piece of paper in the mail, tell their job they can't come to work, and they're off? They might have been the person that was about to do the next mass shooting in this country. What are we talking about? I'm done. Listen. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching, and I will see you all on the next topic. Thought I was going to say next time. We're going to hop into the next topic.